Hello, Mick.
Let old acquaintance be
He's all worried
forgot.
to me. He's all worried, bless him. Listen, thanks for the thousands of letters that have been sent in, voting for your top 10 heavy metal tracks. We've got a chart now, and we're going to be playing them later. Your favourite bands, your heavy metal bands, OK? And we're going to list them off, aren't we?
I think we are.
Yeah, I think at number 10 is Venom.
Number 9, we've got Van Halen. Number 8, we've got AC/DC.
Number 7, we've got Motley Crue.
Number 6, we got Dio.
Number 5 is Wasp.
Number 4 is the Scorpions.
Number 3 is Twisted Sister.
Number 2 is Kiss.
And dun-da-dum. At number 1 is Iron Maiden.
And who's here?
Yay!
There we are. How about that?
Brucey, baby!
Flown in from, well, I didn't actually. I just walked through the door, actually.
How does it feel to be the top of our heavy metal chart?
That's great, actually. It's quite nice, I would say. It's better than being the bottom, anyway. Definitely.
It's great. It's great to have you here.
Well, yes. It's nice to be here.
Happy
Just
New
about. Yes. I'm not quite sure whether I'm coming or going at the moment.
Bruce,
By tomorrow morning, I shan't know even less. Yes.
it's New Year's Eve, right?
Yes.
Now, we've dragged you in because
Yes.
you're a kind chap. What
Yes.
would you be doing at home on New Year's Eve if you weren't here, celebrating this wonderful success?
Probably flat on my back somewhere, actually. Insensible, I would imagine.
What, just through the sheer joy of knowing you were number 1 again?
No, probably clutching a bottle somewhere. But as it is, here I an absolute sober as a judge, or Jober as a sudge, or whatever, or all the rest
see
of
if
it.
we can remedy that.
Yes, absolutely.
Stick around.
Yes.
All right, at number 5 in the chart is Wasp. This is Blind
Who am I
in
looking at?
Texas.
Yes.
You voted it. In Texas. Number 5 on our heavy metal chart, our special heavy metal chart. What do you think of the video?
Oh, very nice.
Did you
Jolly
like
good.
it?
Yes,
Yeah.
it was made on a very expensive budget. You see, our manager was the same manager
That's
as their
right.
manager,
Yeah.
and he's the most tight-fisted man in the music industry. And he,
So they did really well then on a small budget.
They did very, very well on a small budget. Yes, we do even better on an even smaller budget. That's the thing. It's
Is
a bit
this
annoying.
why you do, like, hence the gear?
No,
'Cause I noticed, like,
this is in fact evening dress for me.
is it?
I
I
mean,
noticed
this is-
you've all really sort of dressed up to complement what I'm wearing and
That's-
really made an effort.
That's absolutely right. I
we
mean,
thought
Mick's looking very, you know, sort of
This is the Brian
blending
Ferry
in
look,
with the
isn't it?
furniture.
very, well, just very. You're looking very.
Very,
Do you want one of
very,
these
very
earrings? Would you like one of my earrings just to sort of help?
Well, yeah.
Well,
the
you haven't got any
tinsel.
holes, are you, Shav? You've got
No,
one of these
I've
weird
got a lot of holes.
You're not funny, are you?
Of course I'm funny. That's why I'm sitting here next to you.
Oh, you got one in each ear,
One
so I
of
suppose
these,
that's
I
all right.
think.
It's
Yeah, yeah, I'll put that on.
Very
All
code,
right,
isn't
go on,
it?
you introduce the next video then.
All right, well, do you want to introduce the next video with me, Bruce?
Yes.
This next video
over
is
here. Right.
the
This next
Scorpions.
video is number 4, and it's the Scorpions, and they are still loving you.
Aww.
Look here. Here.
Dee, cooey Dee.
Gooey and that now, you look lovely tonight.
So do you. You're flashing a bit.
Oh, I'm flashing a bit, I'll try not to. Well, listen, I'll take a look at you. What a lovely dress
Do you
you're
like
wearing.
it? You can borrow it, dear. Listen, Happy New Year to you.
And a very happy new year to you as well.
85's been good to you, yeah?
Oh, 85 has been very good. 85 is a great year, but I'm looking forward to 86. It should be better.
Yeah, well, what about some of your memories of 85? The ones you can tell us on air.
My fond memories of 1985. Well,
Yeah.
besides selling 3.5 million albums and making all that money and getting all them platinum and golds from the United States and Sweden and Mexico and Australia, one of my fond memories is going to the United States Senate to fight for the rights of rock and roll everywhere. I don't know if you heard about that over in jolly old England, did you?
We did hear about it, yeah. Tell the viewers, the ones that didn't hear, tell us all about it.
Well, basically, it seems that some wives of politicians thought that maybe they should put some ratings like X and R, like they do for movies, onto rock and roll lyrics, saying that some of us are very bad boys and girls and we're writing very nasty things. Well, they asked me to come down, the rock and roll heavy metal's official dirtbag, and I went down to the Senate just as you see me now, and I spoke to them very smartly, and I told them why they shouldn't rate rock and roll records, that it was very unfair to most of the bands, and who has the right to judge what the word really means. And it looks like things have kind of calmed down, and I don't think there'll be any ratings on rock records in the future.
Yeah, you don't think it's going to happen then?
No, I'm really not worried about it. I mean, we put one on our new record, Come Out and Play, as sort of a
Yeah.
joke. We put an H on there, which is for humor.
Yeah.
And it says on the record, some of the words and phrases on this album require a sense of humor. If you don't have one, don't listen.
Yeah.
Because nobody ever speaks about the fact that a lot of rock bands are singing things tongue-in-cheek, in jest, you know, with a wink of the eye, having
Right.
a little fun with the music, you know?
So, I mean, talking about your album, which is brilliant, some of the tracks on there are very interesting, particularly that Be Cruel to Your School.
Yes.
You've got a few people on that, Billy Joel, for instance.
Yeah, on Be Cruel to Your School, I wrote a song that was not heavy metal, it wasn't punk, it wasn't new wave, it wasn't reggae or disco. I wanted to write just a rock and roll song and try and get a whole bunch of different type of musicians on the record to show people sort of the unity of rock and roll, and that heavy metal is in such a sort of a way out music form that it's really part of rock and roll. So we got Billy Joel, we have Billy Joel on piano. We've got a horn section. We got a couple of Motown singers. We got Clarence Clemens on saxophone from Bruce Springsteen's band.
Yeah.
Brian Setzer from the Stray Cats. And I do a duet with Alice Cooper.
Good fun working with them, yeah?
Oh, it was great, really great.
Another one on there is Leader of the Pack. What made you decide to do that?
Well, we used to do that a long time ago. Some of our early fans might remember that on a limited release in England, a 12-inch single, we did Leader of the Pack.
Yeah.
And it never really got any notoriety, and we always had a lot of fun with it. And we decided that this year we were going to go with a real street theme from the album cover that you see behind me.
Right.
And the costumes, the staging, the videos, all had a street theme.
It's a brilliant video. It
Thank
really
you.
is. Let's have a look at it.
All right, Leader of the Pack.
Go for it. Leader of the Pack. I'm talking to Dee Snider, live by satellite, all the way to New York. Dee!
I'm still here.
You're there. Hey, listen, how do you feel about these journalists all comparing you with people like Motley Crue and Wasp? How do you feel about that?
You know, I mean, I could see the generalization, but it's sort of like a prejudice, you know, of any kind where you say they're all the same, you know. The people who listen to the bands can tell the difference between Motley Crue, Twisted Sister, and Wasp.
Yeah.
On the outside, it always seems that we all look alike and sound alike, but we're actually very different. We really are.
Yeah.
One thing is that Twisted Sister doesn't write songs about a lot of the subjects that Wasp and Motley Crue write songs about. They write a lot of songs about drinking, drugs, abusing women, Satan, things like that. And we try and leave those subjects out because we feel it too alienating to a lot of people. And we try to deal with subjects that everybody can identify with.
So it's really your image they're talking about, I think, yeah?
Yeah, but even that, Crue doesn't really... Crue tries to be pretty boys. We try to be ugly boys. We do very well. Wasp, I'm not sure exactly what they're doing, but they're doing something different. But there's room enough for all of us. I'm not really worried about them.
Dee, talking about your image, let's look at your teeth.
Coming close.
Let's have a look at these teeth. What did you do it for?
Over on the camera, you can't see close up.
Why did you do it?
Well, you see, in the States and in countries where we were getting very famous, with fame came acceptance, and things that I was doing that were outrageous when we were nobody had suddenly become very acceptable, and all the mums and dads who used to cross the street when I walked down now came across to say, "Hello, Mr. Snider, hello, how are you?" and ask for my autograph. So I wanted to do something that would make them think that it was possible of a violent action at any moment, and that no matter how nice I seemed, they could always look at my teeth and think something is very wrong with this boy. There's something very wrong.
Listen, you've got to come and see me when you come over here. I've got to see these teeth close up. Listen, before we go quickly, any New Year's resolutions?
My New Year's resolution, this is a really tough one, but one of them is to come over to Europe and conquer the territories over there, because we've never really done a full tour, and I promise that this year Twisted Sister will be all over Europe like you've never seen us before, kicking major
backsides. That will please the fans.
Yeah, I hope so.
We look forward to that. Dee, come and see us soon, yeah?
I will, I will.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
All right, this is Twisted Sister now, and we're going to take it. Make it. Heavy metal band. What do you think? Don't you think he's sweet, Dee Snider?
Yeah, this is D Donkey from Twisted Blister. I'm just gonna tell you something. If you try and file your teeth down like D Donkey, you cannot get it done on the NHS.
Oh, that's wicked.
Okay, okay.
Get up.
Bruce, give me your favourite. What's your favourite memories of the
I think meeting Prince Charles.
Do you think so? He's in the wrong business.
Yes. Anyway, yes, I also do impressions. Yes, favourite memories. Favourite memories. Well, of course, there's an enormous tour and everything, and
It's been
all
a
the
good
rest
year,
of it.
actually.
Has been a good year, and Well, let me think. A live album. There you are. That's got to be one of the best memories. Live album, the live video. We finally managed to get it together after years of procrastination. That's a good word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Procrastination.
That is, I remember. Write that one down.
Write that one down.
really?
Yes. Yes. Nice earrings you've got. I like your
I like
earrings.
your hat, actually. I was
Yes,
gonna say,
you
could
like
I-
my hat,
Can I
yes.
try it on?
You can indeed. Here, look, I really have hair. It's not a wig.
I like the scorpions.
And I
Oh,
have
no.
teeth, but they're not filed down.
Bruce,
Gorgeous.
Bruce,
What?
I want a New Year's resolution off you, and I want it now.
No.
You want a New Year's
Now.
resolution on me?
Yes.
All right, I'm not sure. What have we got to do next, apart from this New Year's resolution?
We've got a song. We've got Kiss coming up.
Tears are falling, Mick, New Year's resolution. Marry me!
This is number 2. Brucey, baby.
Yes.
What's happening? What's going to happen now? with
What's
Iron Maiden?
happening, man? Well,
When are you going to go on the road?
what do you mean? I mean, sort of touring or just sort of standing in the middle of it? No,
Standing in the
no,
middle,
it's
yeah.
right. No, I'm just joking. Just kidding.
Jest.
Just a jest. Next September is when we start on the road, and before that time, we're going to be doing an album and all the rest of it. And we start in, I think it was starting in Poland or Poland, as
Really?
as a friend of mine says. Because it's called Poland, actually,
Yeah.
not Poland. So I don't know how you say it, but.
Well, you
Have the
always play all
Poland
over
thing.
Europe, though, don't you? I mean, Poland, Yugoslavia.
We can be found on the road all over Europe, like armadillos, splattered all over the place. So that's where we're going. We're going on the road all over Europe.
And what about the honeymoon? Where are you taking me?
Well, I was thinking of having meat and two veg, actually, down a fruit farm or something like that.
Your
but
credibility's gone right down after us.
my credit, I never had
me
credibility
anyway.
in the first place. I
Well.
mean, there's no problem. What am I looking at? Yeah. Right, I'm looking at him, aren't I? Right, I'm sorry, I'm talking to you.
No, you're getting in my way. Excuse me. I've got my adoring public to think of here.
For goodness sake. Mick, I told you about this, crossing my name out and putting Mick. What have I told you about this?
I don't know what
We
you're
have
Mick
talking
to
about.
says,
discussed it.
beware of monsters of
Yeah,
rock.
it's Amanda, actually. He's going to go
Amanda
back in the
says.
cage.
Is he
Behave
indeed?
yourself.
I want to know, when are you going to take your clothes off? This is the thing.
She's been
Brucey,
promising
baby,
us
we've got
all year to
plenty-
take her clothes
We should do like a 24-hour special of sort of strip tease, you know, sort of
You've
like
got
a molecule at a time.
Plenty
you
of
know.
time. This show's
And I
No,
thought
but
you were all
surprising.
mine, mate.
No, well, I'm afraid not. No, that's all in the past now, Mick.
Should we play
So,
music? Should we play
I've
some
had
music?
my oats.
Let's
you
have a
know.
look at the
To
video.
get
So to
down-
speak.
Yeah! Iron Maiden and Rock 2. I love your
Yeah, I
rock
like it.
and
Yes.
rock.
Oh, yes, I love yours too. Yes.
Right, it's New
we're
Year's
just getting-
Eve.
New Year's Eve,
Yeah.
and we're almost there.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful year,
Thank
just in
you.
advance, in
Get
case
your kicks in
the dirty
86.
deeds happen
Cheers.
while
Oh.
we're
Tip,
still.
tip.
Yeah, all
Happy
the
New
very
Year.
best.
Right.
and
Cheers.
Have a
Plus.
good 86.
Get it down your neck.
A metal one.
Right. Yes, have a very metal Christmas and all that sort of stuff.
Did you have a good Christmas?
Yeah, I did actually. Had a wonderful Christmas. We were going to abolish it, but we changed our mind at the last minute.
Did you? Well, we had a special Venom show here, and poor old Mick missed out. So what I'm going to do is give him a little present from
Fantastic.
Venom. One there and one there. Right.
Very
you want
nice,
to do
right.
that? Oh yeah.
Right.
Well, it's just you and me now, Bruce.
That's right, and we are.
Okay.
This is the first time in living memory I'm going to go and dance to a heavy metal song. Right, there we go. This is
Mate.
running free
you
by
never are.
Iron Maiden. Right.
Okay. Shut.
Right.
Yeah.